Which culinary term means to cut vegetables into long, thin, even strips? Is it A, julienne, B, dice, C, brunoise, or D, filet? Welcome back to That Quiz Show. I'm your host, Lauren. The answer we're looking for this afternoon's antipasti question is A. Julienne is also known as the matchstick cut, or allumette in French. Traditionally, a julienne cut measures approximately 1/8 of an inch by 1/8 of an inch by 1 to 2 inches long. If you have the correct answer, give yourself a fake internet point. In this morning's video, I gave you 5 general knowledge culinary questions, followed by 5 questions about spice geography. If you haven't seen the first half of today's episode, then you should watch the questions video first or you'll spoil the answers. Before this video intro gets overproofed, let's reveal the answers from this morning's culinary episode to see how many more fake internet points you've earned. Question 1. When used in the kitchen, sodium bicarbonate is most commonly known as what? This pantry staple is baking soda. When it reacts with acid in a batter, carbon dioxide is released, which causes bubble to form and creates the characteristic texture in cakes, quick breads, and other baked and fried foods. Thanks, baking soda. Question 2. In a perfect espresso, name the 3 distinct layers of the shot. If you've ever looked closely at a shot of espresso, then you'll have noticed a dark layer at the bottom, a caramel-colored layer in the middle, and a light creamy layer on top. These 3 layers are called the body, the heart, and the crema, and they're the result of the pressurized brewing process used to pull a shot of espresso. Question 3. What Japanese dish translates roughly to mother and child? Oyakodonbori is the name of the dish, which is a preparation of dashi, chicken and egg over rice. Mother and child, chicken and egg, you get it. See, I told you it was kind of grim. In question 4, I asked you to name the chemical reaction that creates browning and caramelization in food. I expect all of you quarantine sourdough bakers to get this one right. The answer we're looking for is the Maillard reaction. This is the chemical reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars that gives browned food its distinctive flavor and makes your food taste better. Question 5. What is the trio of vegetables that makes up the holy trinity in Cajun cooking? That combination of vegetables is celery, green peppers, and onions. If you add garlic to the mix, that is called adding the Pope. For the second half of today's quiz, we played a game of spice geography. I gave you 4 spices or herbs, and you had to tell me which country was most closely related to those ingredients. Question 6. Bird's eye chilies, galangal, mecrut lime leaves, and lemongrass. If you're a fan of Southeast Asian food, then these flavors should be familiar. These are some of the spices used to create a green Thai curry paste. So the geographic answer we're looking for is Thailand. Question 7. Basil, oregano, rosemary, and fennel. These are common pantry spices in most Western kitchens, but they're European in origin. These 4 spices would be found rolled up in a porchetta, Italy's most famous roast pork dish. So the geographic answer we're looking for is Italy. Since we're in a good mood today, we will accept France as well, since these spices are common all over Europe. Numero 8. Guajillo chili, cumin, epazote, and annatto. These are delicious spices from the Americas, specifically Mexico. This specific combination of herbs and spices would be found in a marinade for al pastor tacos. Question 9. Ras el hanout, saffron, cinnamon, paprika. In which country would you find these delicious spices? You'd want to head to the North African spice markets in Marrakesh. These are all common Moroccan spices that would be found in tagine. And our final question of the episode, number 10. Cardamom, fenugreek, mustard seeds, and asafoetida. You can't have a spice geography question without talking about India. This country is the king of spices, and this combination could be found in any number of regional masala blends and an infinite number of varieties of curries, dosas, and sabzis. That brings us to the end of our answers for our culinary quiz. If you've enjoyed these delicious questions, then please leave a gratuity by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon with a fresh set of questions on That Quiz Show.